The hardest part isn't the exercise. It's believing that you're still worth the effort. If you're over 40 and you've been struggling with your exercise, this might be the real reason why. Not motivation, not time, not knowledge, but that little voice in your head that says you're not worth it anymore. And in this video, we're going to change that. I'm Arron, and if you've been following me here, I'm a coach that helps people over the age of 40 get fitter and stronger and start showing people that it's okay to put yourself first from time to time. And in this video, we're going to talk about the real reason why people are struggling and the barrier that people don't really like to admit. Not the workouts, not the diets, but your self-worth. And hopefully, through this video, you'll understand why you've been stuck and exactly how to start rebuilding that self-belief, even if it feels like it's been missing for years. So most people over the age of 40 think that the following are the reasons why they're struggling. I'm not motivated. I don't have the time. I don't know where to start. I have a million other things going on in my life. I need to put my kids and my partner before anything else. I have a business to run. The list is endless. If you're over 40, chances are it goes a little deeper than that. It's about identity. It's about always putting yourself last. And it's about years, maybe decades of putting everybody and everything else first. Kids, work, your partner, your parents, bills, commitments, responsibilities. Again, the list is endless. And every time you've said to yourself that you'll sort yourself out later, you've effectively convinced yourself that your needs don't matter. And if you're being completely honest with yourself, later never happens and it becomes your default. You're doing the school runs, late shifts, extra hours, and that emotional load that nobody else really sees. Now that you're in your 40s, maybe 50s, later has now become 10 years. And that voice in your head has changed. Why bother? Who really cares? What's the point? And you might feel that voice is making you lazy. But actually, it's exhaustion. It's that loss of identity. And it's forgetting that you matter. And this is the real battle. Not the exercise and the meal prep, but the belief that you're worth it. I want you to imagine this. Your health impacts everything. Your energy, your patience, your mood, your confidence, your relationships, and your future. And chances are you're thinking about exercise and diet for the wrong reasons. Imagine waking up in the morning with clarity and less aches and pains. Imagine looking in the mirror and feeling proud of yourself again. And to stop feeling like you're just surviving every day. You deserve that, and it's about time you start telling yourself that as well. If you've tried in the past, you've probably spun too many plates. You've probably tried to be perfect. Create the perfect workouts, the perfect meal prep, the perfect week. And ask yourself, when you've done that in the past, how did it end up? It's not about the perfect week or waiting to be motivated. And I want you to think of it slightly different. I want you to start thinking about setting smaller targets, smaller goals that over time will compound. And over time, as they compound, you can tweak and adjust. You can add in more plates, more goals. And what I'm about to tell you might seem really easy, but remember, you're probably doing nothing right now. So just give this a go over the next 7-10 days, month if you have to. Then come back to me with some feedback and then let's look at how we can adjust it and help you grow. So start with one of or all of these 3 things, like I said, over the next 7-10 days, month, 2 months. Every day, get moving for between 5 and 20 minutes. So again, this does depend on your time, but it could be walking outside in the garden. It could be parking your car just that little bit further away from the office. It could be doing some stretches in the kitchen in the morning while the kettle's boiling. Look at your food, and rather than a complete overhaul, look at where you can make it a little bit of an adjustment. Could you eat a piece of fruit every day? Could you eat a bit of veg every day? Could you reduce your alcohol consumption? Could you reduce the amount of junk food that you have? Just a little tweak here and there. And on top of that, look at where you can make one promise to yourself and keep it. Doesn't matter what it is. I'm going to drink a small glass of water with every meal. When I feel overwhelmed, I'm going to stand at the back door and get some fresh air. I'm going to buy myself a journal and start writing out some positivity about who I am and the things that I have in my life. I'm going to stick to the things that I said I was going to do for the whole week. And it's not about it being fitness tasks or a diet. It's about you putting yourself first. I want you to prove to yourself at the end of each day and at the end of each week that you've shown up for yourself. And this is how you're going to rebuild that self-worth. Those tiny actions will stack up, I promise. You're not going to build strength by lifting weights, not mentally anyway. You're going to start becoming stronger the moment that you allow yourself to put yourself first and to remind yourself that you do deserve better. Choose yourself, even when it feels uncomfortable, even when it feels selfish, even when it feels unfamiliar. You know, when you've been on a plane, when you go on holiday, they tell you to put your own mask on first before you help anybody else. Because if you haven't put your mask on, you're going to be pretty useless to everyone else around you. It's the same thing in life. Strength will start as a decision and then an action. So here's what I want you to think about over the next few days. It's not about starting from scratch. It's not about creating a perfect plan. It's about telling yourself you're going to do something and then taking action. And you can still carry on putting people in a priority, looking after your kids, your partner, your work, and all these other things. It's not about being selfish all of the time. It's not about putting yourself first all of the time. But it is about putting yourself some of the time. It's about putting yourself first at moments throughout the day. This is going to allow you to continue supporting those people and those things for years to come. So here's your challenge at the end of this video. Choose one thing. Go for a walk every day. Eat some fruit every day. Make that tiny promise. Whatever it is. It can be other stuff that you want to do. Do it today. Don't wait till next Monday. Don't wait till next month. Don't wait till next year. Today. Then for that extra a bit of accountability, tell me in the comments that you're going to do it. And then come back to me in 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, 6 months, and tell me how you've been getting on. And remember this, you do not become stronger by training harder, by pushing more, by adding more things, by trying to become perfect. It starts the moment you decide that you deserve better. So get started today and come back to me and let me know how you've got on. If these videos do resonate with you, remember I coach people over the age of 40, so don't forget to hit that like button, that thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe.